Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Lake Michigan Rocks, where I go over rocks that I find on the western shore of Lake Michigan, show you some examples, and give you some info so you may better identify them on your own. And this week we are going to do mudstone or siltstone. Both sedimentary rocks, meaning that they're made up of tiny sediments, tiny grains. The only way to really tell mudstone from siltstone is kind of going in with a microscope and seeing the size of the grains. So all of these could be either really, but I only really pick up the really banded ones, as you can see here. This is about all the ones I have. So what it is sediment layers, and then you have some chert and quartz and clay and all different minerals that get included in there. So here's a really nice piece, a lot of really nice layers. You can see this one's a little more calcite-y than this brown one. Usually very brown. Brown, orange, red, gray really are the only colors you're really gonna find in them. Here's a really orange one, or a very banded one. Just a really nice piece. Usually kind of gritty to the touch. Sometimes you can get them like this. This one's probably a siltstone, where they're not quite as gritty. It's got kind of like that hardened clay feel to the outside. I don't find many like that. Most of the ones I find are gritty, like this. Even in the shine, you can kind of tell that it's a little gritty feeling. Not quite as gritty as like a sandstone, but definitely still has a gritty feel. Here's another one, just a really compacted, thin one, with some yellow in there and black, nice contrast. And then, something like this too, which I thought at first was a sandstone, but the grits are definitely bigger than that. So I think this is just a really super nice banded, siltstone or mudstone. But you can find a lot of this on the beach. When they're beach worn, this is what they're gonna look like, obviously. I did do some cross sections here, so you can kind of see what just regular old mudstone looks like. So all of this brown in here is basically mudstone. All of this, or siltstone, one of the two, very clay colored, or very, I always think of dirt, mud colored, and then there's other stuff included in here. Same thing in this one. Just all mudstone, and then just all of this stuff got, sandwiched in between there, like all these little calcified fossils. So that regular color mudstone is going to kind of be that tan, brown, blah color all the time, and that's usually what the outsides will look like too. So yeah, so mudstone, siltstone, really cool. If you can find some really nice banded ones or some nice pieces that you can cut, you can get some really nice cross sections. Maybe I got one over here actually. Yeah, here. So here's the end of one of the cut ones that I did just recently. So this would have been more like a siltstone, not very gritty, but all of those different layers in there, that stuff makes really good cabochons. That's what the outside looked like, and that was the inside. So all in all, really cool if you can find some good pieces. Hopefully now you can identify this stuff for yourself. I guess the main thing between mudstone and siltstone and sandstone is that sandstone is going to be much grittier. And I'll show you some of that next week, Monday. We're going to go over sandstone. But for now, if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some close-ups at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.